What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's episode I have some problems with my Insignia. I have an error that says that my particle filter is clogged or something like that. It might be clogged, or it's probably a bad lambda sensor or something, and I need to check it. So let's get right into it. So as you can see, I have a check engine light that tells me that I have a clogged particle filter. So actually right now it's raining, but I have plugged in the OBD on the car, and I have here the laptop to read the errors and see if I can get some data. So I will do that right now and see how it's going. So here is what the scanner told. So I have on this error, which is catalyst system low efficiency, faulty function permanent. So in order to check my O2 sensors, I have one over here. This is the first one, which is plugged in over there. It's a 4-wire one, and this is the number one, and the other one it's right down there. So I couldn't take the second lambda sensor off with the exhaust on the car because I have basically no room, and it's pretty stuck in there. Now what I'm gonna do, I will try to lower the exhaust, and after that removing the lambda sensor and test it. So here is all the exhaust from the cat through the back. Now maybe you wonder why I have took it all apart, because it was more easy for me to just unscrew those two screws, and in the back are 4 and they come off pretty easy, than to unscrew those. Now I will clean that a little bit and unscrew those and see what's inside, how it looks, if it's clean and everything. And after that I will unmount this lambda sensor or oxygen sensor and see if it worked properly. Why I did this? Because underneath the car I haven't got the space to unmount that, and also what was pretty tight to unmount that, and as you can see it's pretty rusty and crusty. So I will unmount that right now, and after that this. So I have to clean up a little bit these screws, but they are super rusty and has no edges to grip on. So now what I'm gonna do, I will just cut them with a grinder and replace them. So now that I have succeeded to remove this from the exhaust, let's test it and see how it's pretty dirty, as you can see. But just to see the difference between now when it's dirty and when I will clean it, if there is a difference, I will make this test. So when this end of the oxygen sensor gets hot, it sends a signal on these two wires, the black and the gray one. Now I will probe it and set the measuring device on DC volts and see what it measures when I put heat on this end, and after that I will clean it and see what it measures then. Okay, so here's the setup. You will see the measuring device over there. Now let's put some heat on the end of it and see if we get any measure. So just for reference, this is my first lambda sensor from the... Let me shut this off. So this is the first lambda sensor from the top of the catalytic converter, and just to make some reference whether it's good or not, I will show you how this performed versus the second one. So now, as you can see, I'm on 2 volts or 2000 milliamps, and when I turn the heat and heat it up, you will see that it goes up like that, look. And when it's turned hotter and hotter, it will go up to around 900 something milliamps. So that means that it's 0.9 volts, which is in specs. Look, it go up, up, up. And when I take the flame off, it will supposed to go down very fast. Look, super fast. It goes down in about a matter or second or two, and it's up to zero again. So this is definitely a good one. I will clean it a little bit. I will burn a little bit more of this carbon build, and then I will try to clean it a little bit. Then I will test the second one, but I think the second one is bad. So I put this one, this the good one, on the side and tested again the second one. But I definitely think that this is bad, because it doesn't do anything at all. So I stuck the probes in. Now let me shoot the flames. So as you can see, the same measurements and everything, and nothing, absolutely no measurement, nothing from this guy. So if you want to clean the lambda sensor or the oxygen sensor, the simplest and cheapest way is just to burn it. Just put a flame on it and make it red hot, and you will see all the carbon build will disappear slowly. Look here on this one, as you can see on the side where I hit it with a flame, it's nice and clean if the camera focused. And on the other side, look at all that carbon. So just burn it and it would clean itself very nicely. So now I will remove the catalytic converter anyway, because I want to see how it looks. underneath the car. The cat is held on with those screws, and I will loosen that up and remove the clamp from up above, and then remove the cat. So this is my catalytic converter, and I gotta say it's looking in pretty good condition. Let me turn the light on. So look here on the back side where it connects with the exhaust. Look here, it's white, it's just flawless. Has some spots over there in the middle, but other than that it's looking pretty good. And on this side also, of course, it's more black here, but it's looking pretty good also. So now I bought a new O2 sensor, and before I test this one to show the difference, I want to test again the bad one. So here I will put the meter and put a heat on. I also connected on the two wires, the gray and the black one, and I will put some heat on it and see if we have a change. So now I'm at the 2 volt or 2000 millivolts, and as you can see, the sensor starts heating, but I have absolutely no change at all in the values. Normally it should go up about now, but nothing. So as you can see, it's red hot and I have 0 reading. So as you can see, the value changes. As I apply heat, it should go up to around 9 something, and then when it will take the flame, it will go right down. So now that I have found the problem and got a new O2 sensor, I will mount it here on the exhaust, and then I will mount the exhaust back on the car. And with this it's finished. I will show you if the arrow will disappear from the dash, and I hope that it will not give me the same error again. So now everything is mounted. I have mounted the catalytic converter. I have hooked them up over here on this support, and I have also got the exhaust hooked up over there. So now here on the exhaust side everything is mounted. So in order to complete the whole exhaust system with the turbo and everything, I have to mount it over there, the lambda sensor, the first one. The second one is mounted and it's hooked up, so I will do that right now and then we'll move on. So pretty much this is it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button if you want to see more of this stuff. Also, if you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and pretty much I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.